and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. We are continuing on with our underground run. We just picked up a 4th city. We picked up 2 underground cities. This used to be somebody's base. And then we just found a completely undefended hive city down here in an area that I don't think anyone's gone into. So we've got some great areas to start poking our nose in. We do have some trouble around, but for the most part, they've stayed away from us. Now, this being said, the 4th episode tends to be where the AI starts getting more aggressive. So, as we enter into the 4th week of month 2, let's see what kind of trouble we get into. Month 3, I think, is when the AI starts going, all right, let's kick it up a notch. There goes orange. So that's 3 players down. 2 undergrounds, and I think orange was a hive player. Ooh. It's actually pretty well mixed right now with the remaining factions. We gotta go to hodgepodge. I don't want to lose a dragon. Come on. They're my good ones. The dragons are the good guys. Let's poison you for sure. Let's stop using my heroic strike right away. I have this problem where I want to use my heroic strike right away because otherwise I feel like I'm going to forget about it. Correction, because otherwise I am going to forget about it. I have a lot of Medusas. They are punching. Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. 86 to 87 damage. That's a lot. Okay. Why did I lose a dragon in that fight? Didn't even need spellcasting. Knowledge or spell power? I mean, attack is what's important on you. I think let's just go knowledge. Pick up some crystals. Pick up an artifact from a powerful curse. That's a very good item. What is my curse? Minus 5% mana refilled at the beginning of each day. Okay. This shield is a +4 defense, can be upgraded an unlimited number of times. Currently, I have heroic strike restores mana, which is also very good. So I don't know what I want. Eyes have it, Jared's now a mod, if you wouldn't mind. I'll give it some thought. Seems like a dangerous protocol to just be listening to the mob, though. Because if the promise was just like free ice cream, the eyes would also have it. As with the screams. Get it? Get it? Do you get it? Plus 12 spell power, but minus 4 knowledge. Put that on a guy who gets 100% spell power. That's plus 24 spell power. That is what we call extremely tempting. You can pick up those infiltrators and we'll just like trade those out. You're gonna get them trogs. You're gonna get those infiltrators. You're gonna come up here. You're gonna get those infiltrators. You're gonna pick up Battlecraft? You want Battlecraft? You already have Battlecraft. Oh, sick. Free level up. Sick. Max mana increase based on attack and defense. Or bonus counterattacks. Here's the thing. My Minotaurs already have that. They already have parry, so... Giving you some extra mana could be good, and you're going to have a lot of attack and defense, not a lot of spell power, so I think I'm going to go with that choice. And you're going to get that mana, that mana. You go up there, you'll get that mana. I don't know what you're doing. I suppose diplomacy couldn't hurt. You're not really meant to have an army at all, so. And you're comically in a hive city with a bunch of parasites. So, normal battle, lethal battle, normal battle, easy battle. They say easy, and then a lot of them die. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You're long range, you're long range, you're short range. What do you got in here? Unthinkable shots. Black Ice Shard does not generate focus. Does have a lot of flying speed. Knees are going since I'm 12 after shattering one of them. My back hurts every day. Doesn't make me old. Witness to the Black Tuxedo romance? Is this some sort of ayaya? Some sort of ayayad romance? So we might as well take pot shots at these dudes. Probably should have cast Might first here. That work on any of them? No. Don't think I get a year older on my birthday. I think I lose a year of my life every time I file my taxes. That is fair. Dude, those shots are going to go no matter what I do here, so we might as well just start moving up. Oh, the double high morale hit. That sucked. That damage also sucked. Why are we so bad on spells? Ah! Why can I also not remember I have advanced avatar summons? Not worth. You can't even hit anybody. Moves a friendly creature. Moves an enemy. Now, these shots were a trite bit more difficult than I expected. Do you have thaumaturgy? Yeah, you do. Okay. You also have all these knight honor abilities, like, which you shouldn't really have. I really gotta sort out my items, because they are currently all over the damn place. You son of a gun. Oh. Huh? When I went to attack him, it was 33 damage, and then I turned on Icy Breath, which turns all of his damage to pure damage, and it no longer one-shot him. So that's clearly not correct. That must be bugged, because that did not do 100% damage. Do I want arcane spells as my last ability? You have primal magic. What you'd probably really want is the sorcery. Healing and revival from friendly creature spells. Doubled if you know summon avatar. All spells cost -2 mana. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to have double spell power. So that adds like +6 to primal. Healing and revival. Are we using a lot of arcane magic? I feel like we're not. I feel like Nightshade and then primal are going to be our two things. So I don't know that I want arcane. I think I'll just take advanced tactics for now. When an enemy waits, friendly creatures gain 2 initiative. Yeah, we'll take that. Grants you bonus hornets. Ooh, abyssal envoys. Yeah, see, nobody has been in here. So we can get a bunch of good swag hanging out in this place. Do I have something that's like you take more damage? Lose 2 defense. How much defense do you have? 1. The spell I'm looking for is called Sacrifice. Yeah, I might as well. $135 damage. Which creatures undead? Pass, 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 pass. Pass, pass. 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 Pass attack. Gonzo. Really got to remember about that summon avatar. Magic Slippers. Spells cost 2 less mana. That's very good for you. I will happily take that ability. Alright, you're up there. We got a bit of money left, honeys. You've built. The other guys are maxed. I don't know, I guess just hang on to the cash for now. I'm gonna take this +2 sight radius. Because now that we're starting to get some areas, I feel like that might actually have a use. Feel old for another reason though. Having a 10-year-old niece when you're just 30 sets things in a certain light. Wait, just 30? Who are you complaining about me saying I'm an old man? Feel you though. I got a couple nieces and nephews now, and they're just a delight. My brother just had a kid like 3 weeks ago, so I officially became Unc, which I'm pretty excited about. Listening to the will of the people doesn't seem wise. Agent is a dictator, confirmed. I mean, I mean, I gotta go. See you guys later. Calling the boss dictators, not how you get promoted. I'm the best streamer in the history of Twitch. The things I've done are truly impressive. No other stream could have done it. Go on. I'm listening. And Dawi are the best? That's not true. The best is the orcs. We all know that. Dawi are okay. It's the other mods who like Dawi. Where are you all going? I guess you're going up here. That's a terrible battle. Starting to wonder if I should turn on let the computer use spellcasting. But I don't know. I feel like I like picking the fights myself. Now, you can use Glance of the Abyss. No, these are magic creatures. You cannot use Glance of the Abyss. You can use Summon Avatar, though. I think you're probably going to have to start attacking next round. You can't reach. Pass. Move backwards. Everybody go before them? You don't. So, we'll target you. Oh, it wasn't too bad. This guy's been hit, so he doesn't have a retaliation. You got long pokey. Long pokey. Long pokey. Wow. This army has a lot of range damage right now. I am just realizing. And friendly creatures deal 10% extra with ranged and long reach. Like those parasites just added a whole other level. Now, this is interesting. I was talking about taking the ability that gives us extra magic damage. But basic battle magic scales attack and defense off of spell power and knowledge. So this would spike his attack like crazy. I think I'm going to do that. This guy would really benefit from Dragon's Robes. Ah, screw it. I'll just take it. We don't know where that portal goes. That gives me bonus parasites. So we'll try fighting this one. Why did I put you up there when I knew that fawn was going to be up top? Oh, buddy. What's your plan? You just got a second turn. Don't love that. Aha! Shut down the spellcaster. You got long reach. You don't. Do I have that daylight spell? I don't. I say, do I have the daylight spell that removes attacks? 73. That's a lot of damage. I think I'm going to be a coward instead. You go first. That doesn't fit my plan. That was the wrong spell. I needed to cast early start. Not haste. Idiot. Let's stick to attack. Oh, Nature's Fury. They changed this spell. It now costs 2 abilities instead of just 1. I don't really want you guys to go when you can just kill him. Alright, well. That was still better than the alternative. Let's take Advanced Primal Magic. That's pretty good. Negative positive effects used by the hero and friendly creatures last an additional turn. But I am also like more fireballs. Ba-da-da-da-da-dun. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. So we're gonna go with that. Orcs are the bestest because they like a crumpin' good time. That's right. Black Kitty, Tuxedo Kitty? Aha, aha. I'm single-handedly holding Twitch up. I don't know if that's the case, but I don't know if I'd go that far. That's a bit outrageous. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Never encountered a salty orc player in Warhammer? Oh, they don't exist. It's impossible. Orcs are just having a good time. All orcs are simply having a wonderful Christmas time. That is a hard fact. Let's take these. Let's take these. Let's take these. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, I guess these dogs can go in here. What am I missing? Oh, damn, stupid dogs. Stupid lousy dags. I'm losing my minotaurs. That's what I'm missing. You there. Ooh. Ooh. Six black dragons. 6 blue-eyed white dragons. I put an extra chunk of Medusa Queens in here as well. I mean, I gotta round this number up. 200. I'm gonna recruit everybody here. I don't know what I'm pretending like I'm not going to. And this other character is going to deliver them, so she can wait there. You can go look for more Christmas. Boom, boom, boom. That we fight hard and don't run. That's why they're the bestest. Greatest enemies for the orcs. They are a good enemy. Ain't no doubt about it. Some of the mods also like elves, and we know elves are the worst. Can confirm. Can confirm. No self-respecting mod should be a fan of the sharp ears. Riding a caffeine buzz after drinking too much tea. That happens. That happens to the best of us. Peach ginger green tea. Ooh, that sounds very good. I'm a huge fan of, like, I have like a honey lemon ginseng white green tea, and it's excellent. Makes me feel invincible. God, I kind of just want to stack all those dragons. Oops, I guess I did. So that's 8 dragons, 5 hydras, handful of other trash. You're going to go out this way because I see that there's fights out here to take. Aw, man. 61,000 is an outrageous price. I know they changed diplomacy, so it's not as expensive, but oh my god, it still is so expensive. Do you have a spell to, like, get rid of stuff around you? Clear fog. Yeah, you do. Alright, that's 2 wood daily, so I'm going to want that. That's parasites, but you don't have enough to get them. Normal battle, lethal battle, easy battle. Yeah. There's part of me that's just like, what's worth taking? Ooh, dragon shield. What else do we have? Lucky coin, Pauper's Glory, a Pandora's box, Mercury. Not a lot of artifacts. You got the knight swords, the knight helmet, and the dragon sword. You have the knight lance, dragon greaves, Pauper's ring, dwarven ring, +4 knowledge helm, puppeteers. This guy has the knight stuff. He's got the knight sword and the knight helmet. That's it. 36 wood. It's nothing. 18 gems? That's like 2 days of gems. I mean, I guess also we make a lot of money. I have to do some math. 500 bucks for a gem. And you're telling me 18 gems equals 9,000 gold. My brain is absolutely fried today. Yeah, okay, that's doesn't matter. That's the same. That math works. That math tracks. I really do want that Beelzebub's armor. So I need someone in here if I want to buy that. And what I want to do is I want to give this guy all that night scare. Because it would actually be good on him. Sentinels of Glory. You have External Dwelling. Shadowflight. Yeah, no, we don't have the ability to assemble. That allows you to talk to other heroes. If I had that, I could have them chat to each other. You know, once they got close. Just a simple anyone but the Empire kind of guy. I like pointy ears and shapely rears. Code Violet is for you. Installing that booty right away. Man, that Code Violet looks so bad. It really is a whole other beast. Different era of trash. Keep blowing all my money too early here. I don't know what to get. We're actually doing really well on law points. I guess movement to 20 is probably the next best thing I could buy. That's stompable. Ooh, Hydras. If I get this, does weekly growth increase in all my cities for Hydras? Okay, green's turn was like a microsecond. Blue's turn was very long. Pink's turn was a microsecond. Blue is the threat on the map. Starting to feel like there's nothing of value down here. Starting to feel like there's nothing of value down here. I need this guy somewhere that matters. There are big fights here. This Dragon Utopia is a huge fight. There's artifacts down here. Let's go. That's where you're going, buddy. It's too many L's. Okay. Most of these guys are very fast on their team. Oh, so fast. He just jumped initiative an insane amount. Much more than I thought he would. Of course, I'm not smart enough to cast early start. Pass, shoot, pass, skip. Should press that button every time because our guys do get stronger when I do it. Right? Why lose anybody? Hero and creatures deal 50% more damage with lucky strikes. If we know battle magic, we do know battle magic. Summoned friendly creatures become immune to effects that dispel summoned creatures. I feel like that's so rare that you need that. We'll just go expert primal for now. And I'll go with that lucky strike ability, though I don't really know it's the right choice. archers. Those archers, they're gonna go before us. Here's the good news. Chain lightning. It's the real advantage of getting that spell book just then. We better go on defense. Alright, that wasn't the worst. Okay. Rude. Can you hit anybody? You can hit those Eggshoth riders. Damn, I should have moved them. Yes, sir. Can I hit you with that ice spell that we don't have access to? The answer to that would be no. Alright. Well, 5 tier 1 creatures that don't matter. Significantly better. Ooh, what is this? +6 spell power can be upgraded an unlimited number of times on a character that gets 100% spell power. You've given me a dangerous artifact, young man. You've given me a very dangerous artifact. Skip, skip, skip. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Avatar does a non-insignificant amount of damage. Yeah, see, I don't know why I'm losing guys in that. Let's upgrade that avatar again. Friendly creatures' abilities summon 30% more creatures. Using spells, hero can summon creatures into any free hex. Our guy is so fast, I don't know that that matters. In fact, it really doesn't. I guess let's become immune to Dispel. And presumably that summon is even stronger now. So you're trying to recruit some guys. Skeletons and undead pets. Uh-oh. I need those. Let's pop off to this magic garden. Pop up here to him. Grab the Trogs. Grab the infiltrators. I mean, heck, if you're the one who's out here, maybe you should just go up there. Nah, he's got more speed. You go back home. So we're building up an army with her now, too. Yeah, okay. Why not? Got enough booty in Baldur's Gate 3 and other games. Baldur's Gate 3's got a lot of booty. Ain't no doubt about that. Gonna upgrade the apiary heart here just so we can start getting more astrology points, because I think that's kind of what matters at the moment. Start putting hydras in there for her because she's the hydra lady. Feeling good about this. We might start selling resources soon. Just to give us little cash infusions. But a lot of this is about, like, when somebody comes back to town, can they just grab, like, a ton of units? This is actual abyssal envoys, which is huge. Versus concubines. Actually, bewitchers. Deal 66 pure damage per focus charge. Duelist. Prevents all enemies from gaining focus from any source until the end of the next round. Prevents all enemies from gaining focus from any source until the end of the next round for one ability. That's crazy. When I use this, it gives me 12 attack now. Speaking of crazy. If I do 36 damage, there's 6 of them left, and they do 20 damage each. It's only 120, so... Not where I wanted you to go, but that kills and automatically refreshes. So I can then do that. I think I'm just going to have to run everybody full speed. Because once I've dedicated that dragon, I dedicated them. Yeah, you can't reach either. Ow. Well, could have been better, could have been worse. Lose 40, 47. Relatively non-problematic. Don't want to lose a dragon. That's for darn tootin'. The dragons are kind of key right now. That would require you to take a pretty big hit. Look how many spells I have now. So nice. I think I'm going to shackle it. Creature takes 50% damage from all sources. That would do a lot of damage, but I'm mostly concerned with how much it's going to return on that dragon right now. Oh, that's so tasty. Do I let you just kill them? No, I don't think you do. What a delightful answer that was. Got a nice lucky strike there, and we can just finish you off. Oh my god, and every time I get +1 attack, it's really a +2 attack. Dragon Utopia. That's probably just a good deal. Oh my god, that's so many items. Allows the hero to cast all arcane spells. The hero gets +10 movement points. Well, I'm going to put that on for sure. And I got a rope belt, +1 defense. And I got a holy sigil of quicks, arcane magic, scouting, battlecraft, and thaumaturgy. None of which I have. So you also just became like a powerful spellcaster? Team that game's been copyright striking people doing negative reviews? Wow. Booty for Daisy. Send a booty pics on the Discord. Hey man, I'm not gonna stop you. You're not gonna hear any complaints from me. All right, let's take that arcane tome for now. That gives me max level assemble as well. Whew. Do we just have +1 to all spells known? Is there an item we have that's giving us +1 to all spells known? Or like a character? I have no idea. This has to go to my spell power character though. Oh man, that was some very, very good loot. Oh, and this is the guy I wanted to recruit diplomatically, so... I actually need a hero to come through for that. A hero with space in their army. I'm holding out for a hero until the end of the night. If you do that, you can then do that, and that, and that, and that. Just gonna do that just in case, and then we'll have you go through next round. That's a dead end. I'm glad we didn't go through. I'll send you back to grab some hive creatures, maybe. It's an extra gem a day, which is an extra 500 bucks. Easy battle, easy battle. Let's go get this one first for the XP. What are you doing? How about you grab this orb object? Star Childs. Ranged attack, area strike, starfall. These you can only normally get through summoning. Boy, you have a weird army at the moment. If I also got you vampire lords, I could give those over to our undead dude. So we'll also think about that. I'd like to save money if we can here. So I'm only going to buy cheap things. Let's go with that Mage's Guild. Just because I need as much as I can to recruit as many of those peasants as possible. Now, let's grab another 10 movement points. What did we end up with here? Anti-magic leveled up. So did Chain Lightning. So did Vengeance. Tell you what, man, I'm going to upgrade Chain Lightning because it's nuts. Oh, those are tier 4 spells. Whoops. Well, what's done is done. In tier 5, Armageddon leveled up. Oh, man. What if I take this 100% spell power character and I just give him only Abyssal Envoys who are immune to magic damage? And then I just let him cast Armageddon at the beginning of every single battle. He could just kamikaze bomb every army. It would be sweet vengeance for that necromancy run we had. I'm going to upgrade Town Portal just because I like the reduced cost. Pink is lost. It's going to come down to me in blue very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, this guy doesn't actually want anything from this city. What he does want is Abyssal Envoys. So I'm going to put those parasites in here. And I'm going to bring him back to Abyssal Envoy land. And this necromancer... also pretty far away. I guess I don't really need her to go through. You can just take those, right? She doesn't really have much of anything right now. Let her explore a little bit. So this guy's getting XP. That's fine. Do you want 28 crossbows? Why not? The only answer being why not is because it reduces the morale on his minotaurs. So you don't have ranged troops, so I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking like it's valuable for all your guys to just sit in the back. Warboast. Minotaur. Luck? Is that something maybe I want? Economy, enemy luck reduced. The Minotaurs are more morale based, so 100% law points. Teach each other spells. Bonus to all stats. Doubled if you have tactics. Basic insight's not bad. Just because it's just a hunk more XP. So if you go across here, I'm just gonna have you grab. What is probably doing the least amount in this guy's army? That's a great question. That's your spell power. I want to give you the shamanic staff. I don't really want you to have Knight's Honor. Magic slippers are good though. Arcane magic scouting, battlecraft, and thaumaturgy. No, I think that's very good for us. Should I give him Heroic Strike restores mana as well? When the hero uses Heroic Strike, its effects are applied twice. I mean, that's double Venomous Strike. That almost sounds too good not to use. Keep him with the spell power. But I'm going to give him the Arcane Tome. Shackles and Taunt, I'm going to keep. These are all commons. Give you -1 enemy luck. Oh, the Quivering Quiver would also be good on him because he's got like the long reach double range, but I don't know, man. It's also good on us right now. Oh yeah, and so I need to just like steal a unit off of him. I feel like the 5 Hydras is probably the least. So the real question is, I have a spell that lets me tell what the intention. Read minds. Precise number and intention of neutral squads as well as information on enemy heroes and cities. I've never cast this. Will flee. Will fight. Flee means surrender, right? Does it? I don't think it does. What I want is to buy these guys. Well, not today, little pig. Not today. We'll keep clearing out the rest instead. It's truly not the end of the world, so. AOW anniversary stream on May 7th. They say possibly some hints. Noted. Duly and truly noted. You I can just kill in one shot. Why don't I shoot you first? Shackles. Shackles is arcane. Oh. We might as well just speed it up a little bit. Reinforcement scroll, a buckler. Part of Duelist's Pride. Friendly creatures can counterattack even if the enemy creature has Swift Strike. Oh, damn, that's also really good. Hit this guy with a second wind because him being able to move as much as possible is always really valuable. What we got? We got more stuff down here. Well, I can use all the money now. I feel like mages guilds are what I want here. That's very expensive considering I already have access to dragons. I might just be better off like buying troops. All right, I have a lot of these guys. I'd like to upgrade them. And then, yeah, I would like to have this guy's army be better, so... There's riders and tamers. Tamers are just a flat upgrade of riders. And then Matha. Each attack and counterattack deals pure damage. And makes an additional attack as pure damage to the target enemy and all adjacent enemies. They have more HP. But slightly less speed and initiative. But still an upgrade from the riders. Each attack, counterattack, or ability plus a negative effect that makes the target take extra magic damage. I feel like I don't have any AoEs on this guy's team, so I'm going to get these fancy boys. For some more shots. We'll grab some more cultists. We'll wait for him to show up to pick up all that, and then he's going to have a mean army. So we'll get some nice goodies out of that. Pop, pop. No. We'll upgrade you to... Damn, is that a Matha? Oh, that does not look like it. I guess because of the purple worm, I expected a purple portrait. There's another envoy over there as well. All right. You can't fly, but let you just keep exploring. Don't see why not. Let myself like slowly bleed out items. When the wearer is defeated, they can still be hired back. Minus 10% magic damage taken, plus 1 ring. Go with the voodoo doll for him. Oh, my items are such a weird hodgepodge right now. This is the unlimited upgrade attack item, which again is like extremely good for me. That's terrible results. Let me try to fix that. Oh, that's so many Medusas. Fireball? No, that's gonna do like no damage. All enemies deal minus 20%. I'm gonna have to take Dark Elf stance here. He's olive sharpshooter, right? Oh boy. It's good parry at least. What a mess. Matrogs. All right, now we get to attack. It's in 20, eh? Jeez. You might as well go for that one. Yeah. Deals basic attack damage to any enemy ignoring defense. 4 to 7. 3 to 5. I don't understand. Why? That doesn't make any sense. If they are losing 11 defense, it should do more damage. Bug report. Save me, bug report. Save me, save me. What do we have? Anything? Poison her at least. Give everybody a reduction from melee damage, since we're gonna get hit with melee damage. You get a nice parry. Alright, well now I see why we lost a lot of units in that fight. Expert defense. We'll do unstoppable force. Not really sure what you two are doing yet, so let's focus on Stinger for now. Not losing dragons is the answer of what you're doing, though. You can go in the middle. You got to stay up top. Four sets of hive mothers. Soul assimilator. Squash the weak. They're all gonna wait. Naturally. I could probably heroic strike her to death. Nice. So that gives me a second heroic strike that I can use up there. Well, ain't that lovely? You can certainly kill one of them, but as a tier 2 unit, they are gonna punish you big time if I let you do that. Good news, they decided to line up for my dragon. So I guess that fight's over. Not the greatest AI they've had in a while. And you got more stables. Okay, what did we pick up there? A ring? Keeper's ring? +2 defense? Well, this area is entirely cleared. So now I just have to start saying, like, okay, where do we need to drop this gear to? He's the guy who needs it. Do you have assemble? Ooh, not even close. You have town portal though, right? Yeah. So I could town portal this guy back and have... I could bring them here. Town portal them into here. That might work. I think I could be okay with that. In the meantime, let's grab some scorpions. Kind of like the idea of upgrading the raw shots, because then I could at least have ranged units with these dudes. Because right now they're certainly not hitting anybody or really having any use in those fights. Persuasion power, less ore. Dungeon heroes get 1 to all attributes. Focus charge limit increased by 1. Or I could increase growth for, say, like all tier 7 creatures. All right, you got me. I'll do it. I think our main stack needs to start hunting blue. Yeah, I think there's no sort of ifs, ands, or buts about that. I could upgrade the Abyssal Overseers. It's not a bad idea. I don't have enough money to do it, but... immune to all magic damage. Immune to all magic damage with an area strike. Summoning right envoy, summoning right overseer. This one has insanity, executor, control mind. Guaranteed 60 damage. I gotta be honest, I am really thinking about this Armageddon play. Severely debating building this all Armageddon army with him and just going in with a bunch of Abyssal Executors. Dropping bombs over Baghdad. Alright, you have to check that university for no good reason. Take an overwhelming curse. How bad is that curse? -2 to sight radius. That's pretty rough. -10 magic round. This is Dwarven Fortitude. Just take that. Fine. There is a portal over here. But I think let's town portal you to Chorlus. And get some gear. So, focus points, keeper's defense, restores mana. 3 defense, 2 defense, 2 attack. +1 morale and luck. Yeah, no, the morale and luck is definitely the way to go for this guy, so. There might even be some other nonsense I could get on them. I want to give that attack over, though. And I think I want to give this voodoo doll belt over. With the theory being, if I'm going to create an Armageddon character, I could have him wear this, so he's, like, not threatened. So I think let's do that. 6 mana to the hero each morning. That's not terrible for you. Now to the cooldown of all enemy creature abilities. Dragonbone Greaves, spell power and knowledge. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want you to be the guy who's delivering all this stuff. The other guy has magic slippers, so that's okay. So if that's the case, you're delivering that and that. You can't use either of these with the Knight's Dagger. This is really good, though. Knight's Honor on him will basically mean the Minotaurs are just getting multiple turns all the time. I mean, I could break this stuff down. I could just give it to other people. All right, man. If only I had some sort of pocket dimension spell that I could just put all this in. That would probably make my life a lot easier. If only. Some cheap, low-cost pocket dimension. This is everything in the backpack, right? Yeah. All of it? I think so. You have wormhouses. You also have these crossbowmen. I don't really think you should have crossbowmen. So I'm going to have to dump those off somewhere. And I think you're probably saying, where are the other portals at this point? You're going to go down that way. All right, we got our path now. We got our path. We got a plan. These guys still ain't really doing much of nothing, but... I have them, like, collect money. Yeah, Blue's got some big armies, but they're not unstoppable at this point. So I feel okay going after him. Aha! Speaking of... that has to be my goal here, is start killing his armies, so... Okay, what do you have? Toxic Trugs. You have some Dread Knights. A couple of archers and stuff down there. Do you have spell? Yeah, your Nightshade magic is really good. If I could upgrade coup de grace, it would affect all enemy creatures. Increases the number of units of this temporary stack by 32%. Shadow Army. I could upgrade Twilight so that they can't use ranged attacks. All enemy creatures do minus 30% damage. Could also just cast a Despair. All friendly creatures gain 2 attack and defense. Increases every round. Despair would kill all of them for sure. Unaffected. Unless... I don't know what the odds of that proccing that many times were. It's meant to have like a 5% chance to instantly reset. %5 based on morale? 5% per point of the hero's morale. Oh. So I have a 15% chance of resetting that every time. I'm not sure I understood that. If you go in, can anybody else reach? No. All right, let's just wait then. Okay. I guess my armory is maybe better than I thought. Pick up another +2 attack here, which means +4 attack. I now have 50 attack. Very good, sir. All right, you're just going to keep scouting this way. Why am I walking you? Why don't I bring you here? You'd have a free level up. Drop off those. And then you can just recruit a ton of units. My only real concern with this... Oh, you have such little base units left? Because my only concern with this is I'm pretty sure I want this guy to recruit a ton of units. $8,500 for those. You know what, man? I'm rich as hell. I can sell a ton of stuff here. There's 30,000 gold. There's another 50,000. I don't know why I'm forgetting that I have tradable resources. Give me all of these. 9 of them. All right. Okay. There's the rest of those shots. I tell you what, why don't we upgrade the cultists here as well? They can become binders, giving them abyssal tendril. Pure damage, removes a counterattack charge, or votaries, which get Gaze of the Abyss sluggishness to the target and all adjacent enemies, reduce initiative, or reduce speed. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's just sell off another chunk of, I don't know, something here. Just so we can have that in play. Some debuffers. Caffeine crashing. Going to try to take advantage of it. Jareth, sleep my well, my dude. Much appreciated. Avalita, hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. So, does this guy have Armageddon? He must, right? He's got level 4 Armageddon. 780 magic damage to all creatures on the battlefield. That seems kind of low. Oh, because you haven't finished leveling up Thaumaturgy yet. No, you haven't finished leveling up Tactics yet. Then your spell power will double. Furthermore, you have not yet cast Pocket Dimension and picked up all these items. Guess I can give you the Ogre Shield. All right. Well, I mean, if you have a stack like this, where do you want to go? You could pop out here. Might as well start putting him to use, I guess. Spell power by 6. What's shocking is that I don't have the ice spell. I have level 4 Armageddon, but I don't have the ice spell. Just be better off like buffing. Target speed reduced by 1. It's not quite enough. That's also a melee attack. Oh my god. Oh, so this guy doesn't get any long range ability anymore. He still has long reach, but of course they're gonna get hit. Let's see how much damage he does. 3! Well, I should have calculated that a lot better. Damn. So I was just like, I'm gonna skip his turn. Now, he won't skip another turn. Shackles for 7. These guys are chunky. Can't believe I just lost 2 envoys. Just right away. We'll take +2 knowledge there. That's the price. You'll take advanced insight. And you don't have leadership. I'll just take the 10% XP on him. You're just going for money. You're not going for nothing. Okay. Few of them, few of them. Yeah, he's losing. He's lost a lot of troops here. I guess the +1 to all stats is my next best thing. And then we'll find us some blue cities, start wiping them out before he has the chance to snowball any of his economy up into anybody else. I mean, the city here is obviously going to be down that way. What is your shadow flight at right now? Expensive. Upgrade that. I'm gonna grab second win here so I can get this XP buff. And that extra cash. Nice. Okay, now you have 100% spell power. So 52 spell power. Whenever friendly creatures spend focus, gain temporary mana. Yeah. Produce 1 crystal daily. It's a lot of produce. It's okay. Alright, we'll pick up that Mercury next, and then we'll just move over to those nodes. Just keep pushing them out. Have these guys just grab up these infiltrators, bring them back home for Typhonia. Actually, I have a question for her, which is like... Are there Minotaurs here? Yeah, there are 32 of them. There's also a lot of dragons. Because didn't this guy also take relocate? No, he did take town portal though. And if he's just sitting around... There's not really any reason I couldn't bring him back here. Buy all these Minotaur lords for him. Now he's got 73. I'm going to split that stack. I'm also going to give all those Hydras over to you. No items. Potentially problematic. Give over all those Minotaurs. 2 stacks of 43. Okay, so she actually has all the base characters that this guy kind of needs, so I'm going to do that instead. There are 5 cave dragons here. He's 18 Wormos, which are tier 6. You know what? I think that's okay. I'm going to wait 1 turn. I'm going to teleport him back here. Then I'm going to go over through this portal, and I'm going to start him on a ransack. Otherwise, I don't know where to send him. You're going to keep exploring. This is locked territory to our left. Do you have flight or anything else? No. So I'll probably just pick up some trash with her. Okay. Getting that all bit by bit. We'll upgrade the Mages Guild. Upgrade the House of Chains. So I think there's a city over here as well. Oh, I do have eyes on a city here. Right next to Stinger. Excellent. Wow, what's this guy look like? 20 to 40 Wormoses, 1 to 4 dragons, 1 to 4 phoenixes, 5 to 9 quillins, a bunch of reapers, some queens. Kestrel. She's the crossbow hero. So, I'm just going to have this guy fill up because he's going to have a big fight ahead of him if this is the case. I don't have any Medusas in this army either. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Let's just chase him down. Grab this XP book on the way so we can get some extra cash out of it. Extra points. It's gonna be pricey. To no surprise, it's gonna be pricey. Let's put you there. No, let's do that. Good parry. Not so good. But he's debuffed now with staggering hits, so he can't counterattack. What did they cast? Heavenly Blades. Thick Hide might be a good option. Mirror copy on the Minotaurs could also be fun, but all enemy creatures deal 20% damage with basic attacks. Melee, 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 melee. Let's cast Thick Hide. One and one. Who else? You're not going to reach. You're not going to reach. The Wormos will reach this Minotaur right now. So if I boost our attack and then just like move and strike. Unlucky. Ain't that the truth? Pass. Pass. Oh, that's a Pyroboros. Didn't realize that. Pass. Why can't you hit it from the angle of where you're standing? Oh, here we go. That gives me my lucky strike back. Yikes. All three of those have not gone yet. So I don't think anywhere that I move here is a fun time. But I tell you what, man. It's a big stack of hydras. Who goes first? The Quillen. I don't have any way to really shut down him getting 2 attacks off right now. What? That had barrier? Well, okay, never mind. The counterattack worked anyway. I'm just a little surprised. You can reach him. You can reach him. Blessing or enlarged shadow would be nice. Guess we'll just let this guy haste all the way to the back row. I'd rather have the Minotaurs attack this guy because they're lower rank. So the Hydra will take less damage from the Queen. Also, the Hydra has Swift Strike. The Wormhost will also take less damage from the Queen. Still 2 damage, though. That's a kill. Love that for us. Love this for us. All right. Yeah, messy, but not as bad as it could have been. We'll grab Expert Insight. +2 to all stats. Ton of loot. That's the real advantage here. Head Torch. Palaic Hourglass. Cooldown of all spells reduced by 1 round. Masterful Silence and Masterful Sleep. Silence and Sleep. Max level Silence affects all enemy creatures. No focus points. Max level Sleep. Taking damage does not change the effect. What I would like to do is my pocket summon and put those in there. I think I'd like to put all of that stuff in there. You also got a Dragon Wing Tabard. Yeah, you only have Dragon Boots. What are our artifacts right now for sale? Magic Mirror. So we have a part of that set. Ring of Life is okay. Pied Pipers, we also have a set of this. Greaves, Chain Link. Shaman Staff, we already have one of those. Spells and creatures ignore 40% of enemies' magic resistance. And you can't get artifacts. Not really getting a lot of good picks in the artifact department. Tell you what, I'm just going to run you back so we can safely deposit that stuff. And you, in the meantime, can apparently see a city on the horizon. And it's not crazy defended. 2, 2, and 12? I mean, I feel like the towers alone are going to do that much damage. But how often do I get to fight cities? You know, it's kind of a bit of a rarity. Take my plus 12 to attack. One of those, there's 5 of them. So that would kill all of them. That's fun. He's gonna blink on my dragon right now, though. Unless I was to kill them all with chain lightning and take 0 casualties in this fight. Get a free level up and another max level underground city. With a handful of people left around to get out of here, too. What else do you have? Ukbar Signet? Ethereal Knowledge. +1 levels to all spells when worn. I mean, I don't think you need any of those. Dwarven Fortitude. Makes the wearer immune to all negative effects in battle and on the global map. Does that include all magic? You got to level up? We'll take... not letting me take attack. I see how it is. I guess I'll take defense. I'll take this pile of trogs. Confirm? Remote foothold. I didn't know you could do that. You can put people in like crystal veins? Brand new information to me. Okay, you're gonna grab that, you're gonna grab that, you're gonna come through here. I don't know, man. Go there. You're gonna come up that way. You're gonna sit around and do nothing is what you're gonna do. Because we're out of cash. I got a lot of faction law points from this. So let's go +2 to all stats. On some characters, that's +4. Man, 54 attacks to all your creatures is insane. It's so much extra damage. Feeling good about putting these guys on the ropes right now, I tell ya. Uday. Utrogs. Go down that way? No. Go that way? I'll do it, but only because I want that stuff. Advanced battle magic, advanced thaumaturgy. Increase our spell power by 1. Alright, that was an extra 50 alchemical dust just then. Ooh, desert area. Generally, not an area the AI seems to like going. So I might see what kind of I can putt around there. I guess something I could do with this Medusa at least is check out the mercenary huts every day. In case there's anything good I want. Which there is. Because she can cast Pocket Dimension? Yeah. So I could just have her fill Pocket Dimensions with troops. Of all shapes and sizes. Buddy, what do you need? You have Hydras. I guess you could use a lot more. I'd like to kind of empty this city out with that guy and let him go about doing his business. Let's see where we end up here. Okay, so they have like 250 archers, a bunch of Medusas. The Iron Master. $71,000 for all of these troops. Could I buy all these orate dancers? Because they're pretty expensive and also pretty good. It's kind of like, why not? $12 Medusa. I have no room for you. Sorry, Medusas. This is that teleporter. Okay. Now, I'm so upside down right now. I don't know where I am. Here we go. There's a Flask of Oblivion here as well. I might pick up this stuff and then jump through that portal. Expert battle magic. Friendly creature's attack is increased by 20% of hero's spell power. So that's going to be a awful lot. Tree of Knowledge. 1 level for each visiting hero. Full of undead homies. These are pretty big stacks, actually. Not small. Hit him with the old fireball. All right. mean, 1, 2, 3. Really tempted to just go double spell power and then chain lightning these guys, knowing it will kill all of them instantly. Enables this creature to take 1 turn immediately after its first turn. Okay. Can you kill 355 dogs? No, that does seem like a lot, hey? Does summon avatar scale off my spell power? Oh my god. My summoned avatar has 2000 HP and deals 1400 damage. It is 132 attack. Didn't realize. Did not realize that. I don't know, anti-mage, I guess? We'll take a free level up here. We'll max out expert thaumaturgy. All spells belonging to magic school the hero has learned gains +1 level. Or +2 knowledge and spell power. Or +10% mana every morning. Also, I'm gonna take all spells gain +1. Oh my god, that's so many shots. Well, we'll do an insane chain lightning, and then we'll summon an avatar. And I guess I'll just start winging shots. Can't even really see like who has what HP here. You fool! You fell for my counter. I guess we might as well let him do that. Unthinkable! Pass, and then just let him kill. Sentinels of Glory. Unthinkable shots. Minus 10% magic damage taken, or -1 to enemy luck. I guess we'll take the automated anti-magic backpack. For him. Heck, you might as well grab this Phoenix as well, seeing as you are every weird combination. Get these dogs over here. Those vampires. I guess I'm going to take this frog back. This guy is all just random units. Doesn't make any sense. And this guy is undead that I have managed to pick up from random locations. Not enough that he can fight a single battle on his own, but God love him, he's trying. He can run off down that way, I think. They're Hydra and more Trogs. I guess 500 astrology points daily. Oh, we're making 8,200. Maybe we don't need that. It's just upper creature growth at this point. Medusa Queens. I think I has Phoenixes in there. This will be the end of this week. I mean, yeah, we're making 23,000 a day right now. It is sitting very pretty. Don't surrender, you fools. I want your blood. Don't you understand? I'm here for your gold. Oh, maybe I should start taking those random groups of units and start chimera housing them. And seeing what kind of weird monstrosities I can make. 100 liches. That's an easy battle? I mean, I guess everything's an easy battle when you have an avatar that produces this much damage. And chain lightning. Can't reach. Also, forgot to upgrade my summons. Gotta love that high morale. Hope that's... Oh yeah, no problem. Couple of basic guys down. We get some more spell power out of it. Deuces. Dread Knights. Sacrificial Shrines. Observatories. The only thing he can't get here are the black dragons, and that's okay because he actually doesn't have room for them. I'm going to give him those Medusa Queens though. All right, and then we'll set him out to, I guess, check this temple land. Devir, son of Devir. Feels like he's got a bit of a monstrous army in his own right. He doesn't have that cool ability to spy an area, but that's okay. Lethal, 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 lethal. All right, buddy. You sit in your little hive city and think about what you've done. How about that? We're just gonna let you sit put for now. Give you access to some hornets, maybe. If you're a good boy, maybe you could get some hornets later. Yeah, I mean, basically just making money, making gems on those characters. You're maxed out. You're not. I am going to upgrade Shadow Flight once, so flying doesn't increase movement costs. But I'd like to get that cheaper flying as well, because that's when things really, really kick off. And I think, seeing as it's the end of the week, why don't we cut our video here and leave it at that for today? We'll come back tomorrow, we'll finish this off, and I guess we'll start up our first temple campaign after that. So, until then, we'll see you back here next time. Bye-bye!